Ayo! It's the Master Universe podcast. 3D Beats, Josh, Coldface, Cash Only behind the boards. And we're here to network and chill, where we take a look, fire up the award-winning WWE Network, take a look back at a classic episode from this week in wrestling history. Tonight was a Coldface pick, right? Raw from March 7th, 2007. Gotta admit, man, I was feeling it. Real quick, break down the Motu match ranking system. I think we're gonna do it for promos too, like actual in-ring promos. Y'all cool with that? Because that's important too, right?
Yeah, that's more important.
We got trash. You can skip over that if you're watching it on the network. We got aight. If you like the people involved, maybe watch it. If you got time, if you're in time crunch, skip that too. We got cool. Nice little fun match. Not going to be mad at watching it, but you probably won't remember it the next day. We got flames. This is where it starts getting good. This is a match you should watch. We got slappers. Not only is this a match you should watch, but it'll get you emotionally invested.
And if it's a promo, we just call it The Rock.
And then we got classics.
Oh, then that's The Rock then.
No need for explanation there. Just something that every wrestling fan should see.
Yeah.
So let's break it down. Show starts off. See Shawn Michaels limbering up backstage.
Mm-hmm. You like skipping the intros, though. Let's talk about the intro during this time, though.
Oh, the
WWE intro. What's your favorite WWE intro?
Original SmackDown.
No, not the intro. The WWE
like,
intro. Not the show intro.
Like the Then, Now, and Forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, I don't even think that deep. I don't even. God damn.
No, there's some, like, again, that's why I think I skip over it when we're talking about it, is because I just know them when I see them. Like, I don't know to say, like, hey, this era.
I don't even think about those changing that much.
They change. And there's sometimes there's subtle changes.
Because they probably change. It depends. They stay for anywhere between 6 to 10 years, maybe.
Yeah, I like the one right now. It's pretty cool.
But then
the tweaks.
You can see who's hot at the time.
So they'll show, like they usually love showing a history. Usually,
That's what I see.
But
starts off with some.
Yeah, but as like Chris Jericho's not going to be in the new one because he's not affiliated anymore. So they do subtle changes like that.
Oh.
So yeah, mine. I love the late 90s one, mid to late 90s one, when it was like, World Wrestling Federation, the global winner. That one right
with the
that's just kind of hard, because, that's my shit. Yeah.
So which one was this one?
This one is the one, this one's one of my favorites, too. All of my favorites. This is the one where it shows, it goes down to history. This may be the first one where they started going down the history of the business, to where it starts off with like Bruno Sammartino and Bob Black back then, and then it goes into like the eras and shit. To where they show that the dun dun dun, that one. Yeah. If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
Yeah,
that's one of those things when I see it, I'm just like, but I don't know how to explain it. So
I love those intros.
Yeah, that is subtle because those I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I do get hyped when I start to see that stuff.
Like Kevin Owens,
and I didn't even notice that I get hyped during that, but I do.
Kevin Owens talked about his first NXT match. Like, his match was on first, and so he's standing in gorilla position, and they're seeing the screen that's actually getting broadcast live, and it was the Then, Now, Forever, and then it cut into his promo package, and he was like, that was the moment. I was like, like, went straight into WWE Then, Now, Forever thing, and then it was me. That was the next face you saw.
See?
Wow.
There, it's impactful. Yeah. It's impactful.
So then we get Shawn Michaels limbering up backstage.
Yep.
And who panders into the shot?
John Cena.
His name is John Cena.
Being a good tag partner.
I love this tag team champion angle between John Cena and Shawn Michaels. Everybody always wants to complain about, throwing together tag teams, being tag team champions while there's real tag teams that have been together for years.
Fuck real tag teams.
Yeah. I love throwing together tag teams.
Shawn Michaels, John Cena.
Yeah, like who's beating John Cena and Shawn Michaels, man? Just themselves. But Yeah,
Literally.
it really played into their storyline, building up to WrestleMania 23. And so yeah, I was a huge fan watching at the time. I loved it, even though Rated RKO were my guys. Sometimes you gotta see the bigger picture. So yeah, I was all for this.
It just reminded me how disappointed I was in Cena as a kid. Cena disappointed me so heavy
Why?
as a kid, man. Because when he just abandoned the whole, and they touched on that in the Ruthless Aggression documentary, that's great. Watch, tune into that. Yeah, when he just abandoned the whole hip hop shit, abandoned the whole rap, and then not even just that. It wasn't even just that he abandoned that, but he abandoned the essence of what I love John Cena for. And because he was a ruthless dude that didn't give a fuck.
Right.
He gave a fuck.
Yeah,
He started to give a fuck.
Giving all the
Giving
fucks.
all the fucks.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, Cena, that's not you. I used to watch it like, yo, that's not you. That's not what that's not why I'm a fan of Cena. So this is when I stopped becoming a fan of Cena right here. I hated Cena at this time.
Yeah, and I love, again, you talking about people not abandoning their roots. Shawn Michaels, good Christian man, and all that. He played that into his whole storyline when he came back. He was still a low-key dirtbag right here.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
He still is grimy dude.
yeah,
That's what
yeah,
his character
and
is.
admitted, like, yo, I've turned on every single one of my partners. Yeah, what's going to make me stop turning on you? I don't know. There was still the essence of Shawn Michaels, man. He didn't go totally Ned Flanders once he found Christianity.
Yeah.
He cleaned up his life a lot,
He used it to make storylines better. He used it to make himself look like a hypocrite in storylines.
Damn.
To where he was supposed to be
and
Christian.
people would call him out on it.
Yeah,
Like,
people call him out on like, yo, you're supposed to be Christian, but you're doing this grimy ass shit right here. You're lying. You're cheating. You're a thief. Like, what are you doing? You're supposed to be a Christian.
Damn.
So he used it as a advantage for his character.
and it showed his morality. Like, it was
Shawn is the GOAT, yo. He's the GOAT. Man.
great television. And then also, I'm a fan of when Raw doesn't, every once in a while when you get a Raw that doesn't start off with the 15-minute promo in the ring. We didn't even get the theme, the Raw theme.
Yeah, we didn't get that.
It just went straight from their backstage straight into the first match, which was Shawn Michaels versus Randy Orton with Edge. The DX Pyro, man. Just love the DX Pyro. This Shawn crotch chopping. Like, I love in general. They brought Pyro back. Now bring the in-ring Pyro back.
Yeah, because nobody has the in-ring Pyro.
Everybody just has the entrance ramp Pyro. Brock doesn't even have his old in-ring
only
Pyro.
if Mania he has it.
Yeah, but somebody needs to be like, yo, I want the 95 Shawn Michaels sparklers in the rings where they have to clear everything out after.
Diesel and Razor Ramones was the...
Yeah.
Man, theirs was hard. Or Psycho Sid's.
Psycho Sid's was...
Man.
People need to start putting some more respect on Psycho Sid's name. We're going to get there eventually, man. That man main evented 2 WrestleManias. Nobody ever brings that up.
Against Hulk Hogan and Undertaker.
Yeah. Like, I was just thinking about that randomly at work the other day. I was going down the line of WrestleMania main events in my head. I was like,
damn, you really be thinking about this shit. God damn.
That's what you do at work.
Yeah, man, I'm folding boxes and it's like, it just kind of mindless work. So, yeah, think about WrestleMania main events.
All right. Well, I can't judge. Y'all don't want to get into what I think about at work. So I'll just...
Usher.
Yeah.
White women.
Usher.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, again, they're teasing the dissension with Rated RKO. Which is, no good thing lasts forever.
Yeah. It's like the Fiend. I love how Shawn kept rocking the DX entrance even after Triple H got injured.
Right? I don't know if their merch
Oh, so
team...
Triple H was injured at this time?
Yeah, because Triple H injured himself in January.
That's what I was going to ask. I was like, what the fuck?
But it's like... And so they basically... Because what I've heard is that the original plan was it was supposed to be Triple H versus Cena at 23. They were supposed to run back their WrestleMania 22 match. And they just slipped Shawn in his place since he got injured. But, like... I don't know what their merch and marketing team were doing back then, it was like, oh, well, we got all this DX merch to move. So Shawn keeps still doing that DX shit because they already knew Triple H was going to be out for a while.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, we got all these glow sticks in the warehouse. We
Yeah,
got to move them somehow. Shawn, you're still doing the DX stuff. Like, that was the other thing, too. During Shawn's entrance, it has, like, the old school DX pops with, like, the strippers in the background.
Yeah,
how many times did DX go away and come back? How many runs does DX have?
Well, it depends.
Separate runs.
What do you mean? Because it gets kind of tricky in the late 90s and 2000 because then it was kind of like, oh, they broke up and then they came out together.
There's really, like, 3 eras of DX. There's the original.
Because I only remember 2.
I think
the original.
4 eras.
4.
Because you have the birth of it, to where it was Shawn, Triple H, Rick Rude in China, and
then you got Road Dogg
after Shawn.
But did DX ever break up between?
No, they just had interchanging parts.
Yeah, so once Shawn left, and Triple H kind of took the lead.
Or X-Pac
it just evolved.
Yeah, he added X-Pac and then New Age Outlaws.
Right.
And then, then Shawn was still, when he popped back up, he was still join the group still when he popped, but he wasn't wrestling. But so that's kind of like 1.5 maybe. Would that count as?
Yeah, I count
because you
that.
got the 2000. It went all the way into 2000 though.
Yeah.
Right, and then it went away, right?
And then it went away.
And then it come back to 06.
06 is when it came back. So then when we were watching
06,
we just recently watched.
And then it ended like right around this time after Triple H got injured, and then it came back in the end of Shawn's career.
Right before his
to
last.
2010.
Okay. See, I remember that. Okay, I never watched the second run. It did?
Oh, I had to do it.
I had to do it. Sorry, we're talking about it, so I had to do it.
I was so good forgetting about that shit.
When did it come back? Oh, when Shawn came back.
Shawn came back.
Yeah.
Yo, I was so good.
I'm sorry, man. I know you're in a bad emotional state right now. I shouldn't have done that.
I did so much to make my mind forget about that shit. Even Shawn forgets about it.
I'm sorry.
So I'm like, Shawn,
that last one was the one with like the little anime characters, or not anime, but like
the little cartoon
characters. Yeah. Those kind of look tight. Those shirts kind of look tight though. I liked it. I thought it was cool. I understood why they did it because it was like
they moved merch and they were even like they were like, yo, we're out here moving merch. Fuck what you're talking about.
It was the kid era though. It was the kid era where that's what
it was for.
Yeah, so the kids, it appealed to the kids. Yeah. So
Shawn Michaels selling his back makes you feel every time. It's like that man wrestled for another. When did he come back?
8 years.
8 years, and every time he'd grab his back, you get worried. Like,
it's real.
Oh, is this the time? Like, did he tweak it?
Man, that DDT sell, the way he sold Randy's rope DDT.
Oh yeah.
Like he acted like he was having a seizure. Bam, and then he didn't even stay down. He got right back up, but he was like twitching his head and shit. Like he made the DDT look like a gunshot. I'm like, damn, he made Randy's DDT look great. Greater than already looks, of course.
Now we all of us here, we always dicky Randy Orton's move set, just pretty much everything he does.
Yeah,
100%. 100%.
His Boston Crab wasn't it though.
Why not?
Because it's fucking trash. That's why.
No.
Randy's never been the guy I go to.
He's not a submission guy. And, so seeing him do a Boston Crab, and it was just kind of halfway there. Like, he didn't sit down on it. Yeah. It was just kind of, it was to work in the selling Shawn's back. Like, that's why he did it. But, it wasn't, there's a reason that's not usually in the repertoire.
It's still better than Chris Jericho's.
Now.
Well, what about the inverted Boston Crabs Randy was doing for a little bit, where it was backwards?
I kind of like that one, though.
Was hard. Yeah. Like, it looked weird, but it looked like...
It looked weird, but it worked. Like
it was like a backwards Boston Crab, so he's not facing... Like, he's facing... Basically, pictures doing a Boston Crab, but you're facing the other way.
Yeah, it's like a wheelbarrow almost,
but he's on top of him still.
Yeah.
Okay, that's clever.
Hey,
creative.
He should bring that one back.
Whoever has the VHS of Randy Orton on Deal or No Deal, send it over our way. I didn't know that was a thing.
Randy Orton was on Deal or No Deal?
Yeah, they shouted it out in commentary.
I watched that episode live, but I don't know where to find it again. But I watched it live.
Like with Howie Mandel.
Yeah, because they had a WWE episode, I guess. Randy Orton was on there. They were plugging it on this match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Deal or no deal, Randy. He's the deal.
Yeah.
He's the
Let's
case.
throw that on the network. What's up?
Right?
Yeah.
Edge being obnoxious at ringside is just one of the greatest things ever. Like, the man just, like, he knew how to get under people's skin. It was just like...
$1 million smile.
Yeah.
He got a great smile.
Yeah. Just, again, this two of the best to ever do it. The Sweet Chin Music RKO sequence towards the end. It's just poetry in motion.
Like, right there.
Like, again, this is just a random Raw match. Granted, they had beef, but it wasn't like... This is the show opener and stuff. And they're out there just... It's so seamless. Those two of the best, maybe the two best at making things look seamless.
Yeah, definitely the two best.
Yeah.
That ref recovered too quick, though. I'm like, damn, ref, you wasn't knocked out for 5 minutes. You got up.
Right? Like, suddenly he got superpowers.
Like,
Every other ref, you breathe on him.
Yeah.
Like Edge was even, like, strolling to get the championship. He's like, we got a good couple minutes here before this ref wakes up, and suddenly he becomes super ref and,
Dope open.
The irony of Edge giving Randy Orton a chair while we're living what we're seeing in 2020.
Yeah, the storytelling.
I was like, oh,
how the storytelling just...
I was like, there it is. There it is, right there. It's right in front of my face right now. Yeah, that was tight.
Cash, how'd you feel about seeing Randy Orton beat the shit out of Shawn Michaels?
Fuck Randy Orton.
So, man, I thought this match was a slapper.
Yeah. It slapped.
Yeah, it was a good match.
Cash, what did you think of the match?
You're going to say trash.
He can't say it's trash, though, because it's Shawn Michaels.
What's the one about trash?
And Edge?
It's aight.
Wow. Hater. Then we cut backstage. We got Vince McMahon, Jonathan Coachman, and Armando Estrada. Man, I'm glad you guys got to... Had you ever seen Armando Estrada before?
Nah.
Let me tell you.
This wasn't his greatest night, but man, that dude, he was something else.
Estrada was my fucking guy, yo.
Why?
I had a
Wait, that was Umaga's guy, right?
Yeah, it was his manager.
And then he became ECW general manager.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Just the swag with the... Yeah, dude.
You had a toy?
I think I related. Yo, I had a Armando Estrada toy.
You had a manager toy?
Yeah. Because
I never got a manager toy.
Yeah, I had all the managers because it came as a 2-pack.
Yeah.
Umaga and Estrada. I had the 2-pack.
Damn.
Man, yo, I used to have him be Umaga's in his corner, and then Undertaker used to get out the ring and just choke the shit out of Estrada, and then choke slam him through an announce table.
Did you ever have a manager toy?
I don't think they had the manager toys when I was little.
What?
What about when you're grown? You never bought any toys besides pop vinyls?
Yeah, no, I don't have any managers.
Damn.
Yeah.
You guys ain't had the announce. I had the announcers.
I did.
See, they didn't do all that.
You had announcers?
Yeah, y'all didn't get the packs where it had like it'll come with the whole arena. So I had the whole arena, the mats, and the guardrails.
God damn.
And then it came with the announce table, and it had JR and King as the announcers.
Nah.
So you had the toys of JR and King and the whole announce table.
I ain't getting
Y'all didn't have that, and y'all didn't have the ref.
Why you say it like we should have it?
This is all part of the match. Y'all didn't have a ref.
Nah,
how y'all supposed to wrestle?
It was
without
Cash's
the ref?
finger. He would come in the ring and he would be like, 1, 2, 3. That was it. Damn. No, hey, shout out to that belt though, man. Y'all, people hate on that IC belt. I like that IC belt.
It's the weakest.
I like it, man.
The new one is better than that one.
No.
Yes,
I don't even remember what the new one looks like. Who even has that one anymore?
Braun.
Oh, yeah.
He put respect on it quick. Oh yeah, he does that.
No respect on it. No respect on it.
He put respect on Braun.
It's just, again, looking retrospect of watching this 2007 episode in 2020. I just laughed when Vince McMahon said Trump's no dummy.
He said there's two things for sure. What was the other thing? It was one before the Trumps had done it.
How long was this build up for that match?
Yeah, the the build up just for this match was a couple months.
For the hair match.
Yeah, it's a couple months, and then
Went on after.
And then it went on after too.
Into the summer.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Vince was beefing with Bobby throughout the whole summer.
Yeah, and then Trump came back afterwards and bought Raw.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he bought
Yeah,
Raw.
and then it's so funny, man. Like,
so he was really in. I thought.
Yeah,
that's why he's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah,
I
mean, because he again the WrestleMania 4 and 5 were at Trump Palace in New Jersey.
So their relationship,
it goes way back, and like Trump was like, "Yo, no, I'm fucking with these guys." Like
Linda McMahon. Linda McMahon
I understand that,
that's so funny though to me is that they had to abandon the Trump buying Raw storyline because stockholders got nervous.
Yeah.
Like real life stockholders got nervous and thought Trump was gonna bankrupt Raw like everything else.
The stock went down immediately after.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And then just seeing the wall of potential.
See what you did there.
2 points of the portraits of Trump's potential haircuts.
Oh, that was hilarious.
Yeah,
the mohawk,
like at first I didn't notice it, and then like they're like panning through the shot. Like,
yo,
you see,
hey, do you think Trump would be president if he lost the match?
No.
Huh? No.
That catapulted him.
Yeah.
That definitely catapulted.
Yeah, because he was doing The Apprentice and stuff, but like that's when
WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Bobby.
Yeah.
Trump is the president because of Bobby Lashley. I don't know if Bobby wants to take that credit, but if Bobby Lashley would have lost that match,
Bobby should have a seat in Trump's cabinet. Bobby should be there.
No, he shouldn't.
Secretary of Defense.
Yes, Bobby Lashley. Make it happen.
No, don't make it happen.
And then we get Jeff Hardy versus Umaga with Armando Estrada for the Intercontinental title.
Yo.
I don't think I've ever heard Jim Ross as excited to do anything as he was to do this Skittles ad at the beginning.
It's like Rudy, Tootie, Rudy. I'm like, oh,
hey, he was getting into it, and then like he almost got cut off, and he was like, "No, I'm getting the Skittles promo off."
Tootie,
oh
Fruity.
Man, I bet JR misses the day where he was doing Skittle promos. Yeah.
That's how he be doing on the podcast. That's how he be doing on his show. Like, damn, JR, all right. And I love he throws random straight shots. He threw a straight at somebody that's like, yo, like what? Like why? Like he throws strays at people that don't need a stray thrown them at all. Like
JR
damn,
Petty, man.
they didn't do nothing to nobody.
Petty.
Yo, I loved how like Jeff Hardy's frantic style mixed with Umaga, like because it was believable for Jeff to get some offense in because Jeff's just crazy.
I probably already said this, but everything Umaga did looked like it hurt.
That's what I'm saying.
That motherfucker looked
First
like
of all,
it hurt you, man.
Umaga, those clotheslines he did on Jeff.
Yeah. All that shit looked like it hurt.
Power. Like
everything,
it was power. Umaga he was so believable, man. That's why Umaga made my list on most underrated superstars of all time. Go check that out, the list.
I get it.
And Jeff and Umaga, they had a good run of matches. Jeff and Umaga had chemistry.
Yeah, no, that's I had it down there. Jeff and Umaga's rivalry it might be one
they
of the most.
They had a beef.
Yeah, they kind of intertwined.
Like a storyline. I mean,
yeah,
because they had matches in 2007, they had matches in 2008. So they kind of came back to each other a lot of times for the IC championship.
because it was just one of those things where it worked, man.
Yeah,
and it made both of them look great.
I don't know if you've seen, but they always show a highlight of Jeff doing a swanton bomb off top of a truck outside in the parking lot or something.
That's on to Umaga. Yeah.
So they had a good rivalry, but their chemistry together was crazy.
Yeah, and it's one of those things to where different styles, but it meshed well together.
Yeah.
It just worked.
Jeff and Umaga definitely. Umaga period was just it was great. It's sad we never got Iron Tag with Umaga at WrestleMania. That shit would have been lit.
Why? Because he died, right? Umaga died.
But he got fired before he died.
Oh,
he got fired like a few months before.
Wait, why did he get fired?
Because
drugs. He wouldn't go to rehab.
Like what kind of drugs?
Like he was a pill popper, I think.
That's it?
Yeah, like painkillers.
Vince.
But it wasn't because Vince don't fire you because you're doing drugs, you're getting fired.
Yeah.
Vince actually cares about the people. So he's like, yo, if you're not gonna go to rehab,
then
Umaga
don't want to go to rehab.
you're not about to die under my watch because we actually care about. So it wasn't like, you're doing drugs, we're gonna fire you. It's like, yo, if you're not gonna get help because we actually care about you, we want you to get help. if you're not gonna go get help, then we're gonna let you go. He did that with a few people. Umaga, who else he did it with? To where he fired him just because, if you're not gonna go get help, or
Jeff.
He did.
Nah, Jeff always just left. Well,
no, there
the
was
first
one time. Yeah, the first time.
03. Yeah,
He did it
because
to
Jeff
Jeff.
wouldn't go to rehab. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Damn, Umaga and Jeff. Damn, look how we bring it all together in the circle. Storytellers over here. Yeah, Jeff in 03, Jeff wouldn't go to rehab, so JR, I think it was JR that made the call. One of them made the call.
Damn.
But because he wouldn't, because they cared about him, JR signed Jeff.
So Umaga died from popping pills.
Like heart failure, I think, for him.
Probably had something to do with it.
Yeah.
So he wouldn't go to
Damn,
rehab.
R.I.P. He could have been something dope.
He already was something dope.
Yeah, he was,
but
like
he would have been,
Damn.
So he died.
Did he ever have a chance to get like a character switch up or anything like that?
Well, he had a first run.
Yeah.
What was his first
In
run?
03, he was in part of 3 Minute Warning, Rosie and Jamal.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Yeah, Rosie and Jamal. You'll see him on.
Yeah, you'll see them. They'll pop up.
Yeah, one of these we do 3 Minute Warning. So he was Rosie and Jamal. They wore like the baggy hip hop.
Yeah,
wet
they were wearing
clothes.
like the Lugs jerseys.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
They was wearing those. And then
They were just basically Eric Bischoff's goons.
yeah.
What?
Yeah.
So yeah, shout
And
out to
Umaga was Umaga in there? Or?
No, he was.
He was Jamal.
He was Jamal.
Yeah, and
And
then
he became
he went
Umaga
away
in
for a while.
06.
Yeah.
He went away for a couple years, and he came back to Umaga in 06 and had a run from 06
I gotta
to
see
09.
Jamal.
Oh, we'll get there because that'll definitely be 3 Minute Warning.
And of course, talent out that whole family, man.
Yeah.
That whole, that's Uncle Oos right there, So
Yeah.
Where do you rank Umaga on
Number one.
wrestlers wrestling with no shoes?
number one,
I think he's number one to me too.
right? I think so. He's the first person to come to mind as number one.
How many we got?
Because technically Rikishi, but that was before he was Rikishi.
Yeah,
Back when it was fought two in the tag team in the 90s. Y'all probably don't even know about Rikishi's first run. When the Headshakers.
I saw it live, WrestleMania 9. Yeah.
Yeah, so, but as he was Rikishi, he was boots, so I'm not counting Rikishi. Who else had no shoes? Rusev? Nope.
Matt Riddle currently.
Nope.
A lot of the Samoan dudes in the 80s.
Yeah, but they're all related.
Yeah.
So.
You kinda,
So we ain't got
it's
we ain't
Umaga.
got much. There's
Yeah.
not much there. Yeah.
So
What about yeah, Umaga. Yeah,
that's Umaga.
Yeah.
I just wanted to dick eat him a little more. That's all.
Now what? Just find random topics.
Yeah.
Who's the best wrestler out of the Samoan family that wrestled in 06?
Yeah.
Umaga.
Yeah, exactly. Man.
Who's Roman Reigns' best cousin? Well, damn, that's a tough one.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
That's tough. It might not be Umaga because you got The Rock. But what is a solar plexus? That's I'm coming clean. You always hear that in ring.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
hit him in his solar plexus.
Is it this area right here?
Bread basket, right in the
Right.
middle,
Right in
right
the
in the middle, right here. You ever
So
get
in
punched
between the sternum and the
a
stomach?
little bit right below? Yeah, right there. Actually, yeah, right where you said, right where you said.
Yeah.
It's like right.
Oh, damn, that shit
soft
hurt.
spot.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah. I've been punched there.
Yeah, that's the one that makes you get
I
winded
got
right there.
F5'd on the ground, the dirt ground, and that's
Who the fuck F5'd you? Like, I've done wrestling moves before. Like, I've never been F5'd
my
before.
brother Jack. He F5'd me onto the dirt, so it's hard dirt. It's like hood dirt, so there's no grass, and that's where it hit me.
Yep.
And I was just on the
Every
ground,
time.
like, I couldn't breathe.
Every
like,
time.
I was only 6. It was when Brock first came out too, so I was only 6. And I was,
That's the fail button right there, bro. Just,
the F5 hurts. There's finishers that hurt in real life. The F5 really hurts. You get the F5 done on you in real life on dirt.
Yeah. I don't think that move was designed to be taken on dirt.
Yeah, that shit hurt.
You don't see Brock doing too many Falls Count Anywhere matches.
He needs to, man. Brock can kill a false count anywhere match.
Just him going around the arena like he suplexes somebody in the next section and then
God.
walks over. I thought this match was cool, and I think it's only because they have so many classic matches that this was at the time they were just trying to really build Umaga up for WrestleMania 23. So Jeff was kind of the afterthought. Like
on a Raw though, that was pretty good.
Yeah,
that's pretty good for a Raw.
What do y'all rank it?
What's the okay? So it's classic, Flames. What's under Flames?
No, Slapper then Flames.
Oh, so okay, so classic, Slapper, Flames.
Cool. Trash.
I give it.
I do Flames. I'll give it Flames.
That's not
That was Flames. Yeah.
Cool. Next up, we got the Bobby Lashley Super Push package.
Oh man,
Super push.
I love how you word it because I didn't know what to call it, but it was was Dickie
like,
and Bobby.
Like
Fuck.
Bobby can't complain about shit because they wanted to make him the guy
Yeah.
so bad. Like he's in this storyline with Vince McMahon and Donald Trump, which they're building this WrestleMania around. Again, he was on all 3 shows. He was on
That's
Raw,
what I'm
ECW, and SmackDown.
I was thinking, how the fuck was Bobby on all 3 shows?
Yeah.
The brand split was still active.
Yeah.
And they didn't give a fuck. It was just...
Yeah, I'm like, okay, 2 shows. Okay, I get it.
Because he's facing somebody from Raw. He's on SmackDown for no reason.
Yeah, I'm like, what is he doing on SmackDown? What? They were dick-eating Bobby. He was on all 3 shows during the brand split.
Like, you, again... kind of can't be mad now because he gave away the keys to the kingdom. They wanted to make him the guy.
But why'd he leave?
Because I think his wife was unhappy or some shit.
Why?
His wife Crystal or some shit.
So she had him rather go in MMA.
You know how dudes be going with their wife, or some shit.
But still, like he went to MMA right after, right? He went to Bellator, right?
But not like right away.
Not right away.
Years after.
Later.
Oh, okay.
After
I
that,
was just like, damn, he was out here getting like legit CTE in MMA.
But yeah, it really showed how much he's in there with Vince McMahon on all these shows.
He had a whole beef. Vince is not gonna have a feud with you if you don't think you're the
and especially that shit went from like February to what, July or August of that year. Like,
and after that, at that time, I don't think there was a wrestler he had a feud with really. After Austin, besides like Hogan, like because it was Hogan, Shawn. So think about the people he had feuds with.
Yeah.
So it was Austin in the Attitude Era, and then after that, I think his next feud with the wrestler, he had the Shane shit, and then next feud with the wrestler was Hulk, and then his son Vince. So it's Austin, and then his son Shane, and then Hulk fucking Hogan, Shawn fucking Michaels, and then after that. The next person to get it was Bobby. So if Vince is in a feud with you, he obviously thinks high of you. Yeah. So Vince was Bobby's guy, man. He was his guy. That steel cage shit with Harker Holly.
Yeah.
I just seen it on WWE
Network's Twitter page.
Yeah, they was like, oh, it's a 13-year anniversary of it. That was a big moment. I remember I was watching that live when ECW. That's when I was still watching ECW, enjoying it. I watched it to the end, but that's when I was enjoying it. And, yo, that was a dope-ass moment seeing it live. Just Bobby just run and throw himself out the cage and down on the market.
What day did ECW come on?
Tuesdays.
So it was Raw Monday. Tuesday was ECW. SmackDown was Friday?
Friday at the time, yeah.
Friday. Okay.
But then when ECW ended,
they
replaced it with NXT, so NXT took the Tuesday slot.
Oh, shit. Damn. So... All right.
So NXT started off on TV.
Wow.
Yeah.
Didn't even know.
And we got Todd Grisham backstage with Carlito and Ric Flair. Underrated storyline. Carlito, like, trying to battle for Ric Flair's respect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like the shirt he was wearing.
Carlito's a very swaggy dude, man.
Yeah.
Or whatever, his merch to the ring. What was it? What was he wearing? I remember noticing it. I forgot what it was. It was tight though.
Then we got the Master Lock Challenge. Mm-hmm. Now comes Hacksaw Jim Duggan, straight from the YMCA with his gym shorts.
Yep.
Yo, y'all like Hacksaw?
I didn't.
Looking back on it, as a little kid, I did.
Yeah.
But then, like, I go back and I try to watch Hacksaw matches or promos, and no.
Okay. Nah. I just had it. It had to come from you since that's your era.
Yeah.
It couldn't come from me.
No, like looking back as a kid, man, I just thought he was turned. But yeah.
But now you realize that he's fucking garbage.
Yeah.
Hacksaw is trash. Hacksaw Jim Duggan is fucking trash.
Yeah. Like he literally had no wrestling moves. He just punched people.
What's his finisher? The 2x4? Like
I don't even know what his finisher is.
Yeah, Hacksaw Jim Duggan is trash, and I'm ready to come out in a minute now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How fresh was the Master Lock Challenge at this point?
2 years.
2 years? Damn. So he was still doing it?
2 years,
yeah.
How long did the Master Lock Challenge
04.
go?
Actually, no, 04. Because he debuted it like December 04.
So this is
So
still 2 years and some change. Yeah.
And nobody
06.
broke it yet.
Yeah,
Obviously.
like 2 years and
It was
change.
Lashley that broke it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, like-
he broke it like a few weeks after.
Yeah,
okay.
a few weeks after this.
All
Yeah,
right.
this
So,
is
yeah,
when it
it's
was getting
still-
towards the end. Like they started pulling out. It's like,
Yeah.
let's see who wants to check this week.
Yeah,
It's funny
and
though.
that's when they're pulling out on the Chris Masters push.
Yeah. My brother hated the full Nelson.
Because you did it.
Yeah, I just grabbed them all because I was 8 years older than him, so he'd be like 4 or 5, and like anytime he'd be messing around, I just put him in a full Nelson until like
That's an uncomfortable move to get in.
Yeah, and just let him sit there for a couple of minutes until he calmed down. Yeah,
Because you can't be too hype in the full Nelson.
yeah, because that's what gets
Yeah.
it. You get in the full Nelson, and you start moving around.
Yeah, you got to calm down eventually. Like, all right, I'm done. All right.
Look at Baby Brock.
Then we got
Baby Brock.
Vince McMahon coming out for a promo. Vince's Blazer game does not get brought up enough. He had on just some fly shit. Like I want to go Blazer shopping with Vince McMahon one
I
day.
want to do a lot with Vince Man one day.
Whoa.
I mean, hey, you know,
Hey, you know.
we all got to get touched by greatness
Whatever you
sometime,
do,
you know?
Get to the top. Vince McMahon was pushing his billionaire bitch slap.
That's my favorite.
Is that what it was called?
That's what he got. That's what he
Damn.
called it. The billionaire bitch slap.
That's
That
hard.
sounds
Right?
That's hard.
The only thing that would have made it more of a billionaire bitch slap is if he actually hit you with a stack of money.
Whoa. Hit you with a stack. Just
Yeah, but it's just this is really Vince pushing up. Well, I mean, no, he did it during the Ted Turner stuff too, even though he wasn't really a billionaire then.
Yes.
Towards the end, yeah.
No. You don't know how Vince money was.
I was counting his pockets.
Yeah, don't count the pockets. You rich people billionaires ain't showing all their money. They got accounts that
That's
nobody
facts.
knows about.
yeah,
So.
that's fact.
I found it
I
kind
think
of.
Vince been a billionaire since the 90s.
Maybe. Shit.
Actually, since first WrestleMania.
Hey, do they still got the WWE jet?
Oh yeah.
That's still a thing, right? They
Oh,
still
yeah.
got the. They
I
still
mean,
got.
They
the-
got a couple of them.
John Cena
Yeah.
has his own jet. So
I'm talking the 747, or whatever 747,
Yeah,
whatever it is
no,
now.
whatever they had, they
The
probably
jumbo
got,
jet.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
big
Whatever
ass
they
jumbo
had, they
jet.
probably got something that's
All right.
20 times better.
Yeah.
Nice.
Vince got his. Trips got
Tripp's got the PJ.
Yeah.
He got the little
PJ.
private jet.
They
Yeah.
got one for John Cena for when he travels.
Yeah.
Nice.
Certain people get jets. CM
That's
Punk
right.
tried to negotiate that into his contract.
Couldn't get
He
it.
got a
On
bus.
T-
You got a buzz?
Yeah.
That's cool.
on TV. It was on TV,
Yeah.
so I believe he really tried to negotiate that in real life.
Yeah.
too. Because he had the live.
at the time too, he was just trying. Like he was
Yeah.
just like, I'm not re-signing, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna ask for everything.
Yeah. You
So-
should be so lucky to get
So
a
they
bus.
had a
That's
live
lit.
contract negotiation.
Yeah.
Him and Vince had a live contract negotiation just on TV. And I think CM Punk is really
Yeah.
saying what he really wanted. He
wanted
said he
a
wanted
jet.
a jet and ice cream bars.
Hell yeah.
those are true.
And we get the ice cream
Oh, man,
bars. When he
I-
came back,
yeah.
he got ice cream bars, right?
Yeah.
So, okay.
I need to go find the new ice cream sandwiches.
Are they out?
They're out. Yeah.
On the streets?
Fuck
Yeah.
the pod. Let's go. Let's go get these bars. What are you talking about?
I found it kind of ironic that they were promoting the next week's Vince McMahon Donald Trump contract signing was in Washington D.C.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's like this is
Storytelling.
Storytelling.
long term. So much
Right.
long term storytelling.
Right.
You got
Shit.
Edge, and Randy. You
Fuck
got,
the Simpsons.
Yeah, Simpsons was
Yeah.
WWE
WWE.
predicts the future.
Yeah.
And then it felt like Eric Bischoff came out for no reason. Like, I was like, was he on TV at this time? Like, he just
Yeah,
happened
I
to
didn't
live
know.
in Arizona. And so it's like, sure,
Why not?
you know. But then later on, and during the promo, I caught they're teasing, like, this person's going to be the special guest
Yeah.
referee for the... special guest referee for the match. And then Mick Foley comes out asking Vince to clear up his room service
That was
bill.
tight.
You know,
I like that.
which is funny too, because and actually read Mick Foley's book. Like he said, like he's not into watching porn and stuff. Yeah.
Wait, which book did you read? He had two books, right?
Which one did I read?
He
I
had
read
the-
the second one.
Okay, yeah, he had two books.
Yeah.
He's not. In the
No,
way.
he's had more than two.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
What kind of fucking does Mick Foley do?
He said
Hardcore.
he no. No. He's also said that he wished Jim Ross would announce his sex life. Cause
I've been one that.
I've
been one that.
He was like, you know.
God damn, get off of him! Get off him! You sucked everything out. Get off of him. He has nothing left.
He's broken in half.
My God! My God!
Yo, JR is a goat, man.
Yeah.
Damn, why is his voice being wasted right now?
Yo, Pornhub, get on that.
Oh no, there's.
Yeah.
I've seen him before.
Yeah.
But it's like
It's not. It's you know mashups.
Right.
But yeah. Jr. really just called one.
Yeah.
there's a Shawn Michaels versus Bret Hart one, I think.
That's on Brazers.
Oh,
Not that I would know these things.
So
Is
were
it
they
Brazers or
were they
Brazzers?
were they,
Brazzers,
were they
yeah.
going against each other solo, or was there like tag teaming?
Oh,
Wait, what
Oh,
website are we talking about here right now?
Brazers, yeah.
We talking
I think
tag team?
there was a ref involved.
Wait,
There's
what?
a screwy finish.
And JR called it?
No.
Oh.
Vince there?
I think they had events.
Screw job. But yeah, I don't know. Just Mick Foley, he's a wild dude. Like, what does he pull out in that department? You know?
Yeah.
Does he pull out Barbie?
No, I think Wifey's getting Mick Foley. not Jack
Dude
to
Love?
Jack.
But even Mick Foley pulled out Barbie though.
Sacco.
Mr. Sacco. Like, what does he pull out?
I have to ask him someday.
Barbed wire wrap bed. Like,
We could
what's going
literally
on?
ask this question about any WWE superstar and have an hour-long conversation about it.
about what their sex life's like.
Yep.
The Phoenix Gorilla came out super over
Oh, what was that about?
because they were in Phoenix.
Oh, is
and
it?
so yeah, it's just
I didn't catch
let's
on.
have the Phoenix Gorilla come out.
Oh, okay.
Like especially mascots were popping still back then. So
Right.
like like back before everybody could just like grab a trampoline and go viral. Like it was like, oh, you get to see the Phoenix Gorilla doing crazy dunks. Yeah, 2007 was a simpler time. I need a gif of Vince McMahon dancing to Shane McMahon's music.
That shit was classic.
Yeah,
bro.
that's like one of those things. Again, this episode is really a hidden gem because nothing like groundbreaking happened, but there's a bunch of dope shit, and like that's one of those little moments that just
nothing.
would-
There's some groundbreaking shit.
Oh yeah, well yeah, but it's like
We got some groundbreaking shit, of course.
yeah, that's one of those little things that just kind of
Vince,
slides under the radar.
yeah, I wondered about Vince's. What he be up to too in that department? Like, damn,
Oh, Vince is grimy.
grimy.
Yeah,
Because I wonder, because I heard he doesn't eat for pleasure.
he only eats for substance. Yeah.
Yeah, it's where it's like, oh, you gotta eat. So he'll eat like a fucking unseasoned dry chicken breast
Wow.
Yeah.
and just eat it. So he doesn't eat to try, oh, I hope this is good. He just
Yeah,
eats
yeah.
for,
Yeah.
just for substance. He doesn't eat for pleasure. So I'm like, does he carry that same mentality?
No, he's a genetic jackhammer.
But he says that, but I'm like, all right, Where's your life sex show? Edge did it. Lita did it. Where's yours? He probably would have booked himself to do that too.
Yeah.
I would have been an Iron Man.
Yeah.
Gauntlet.
Yo, a gauntlet? Oh, man. Sometimes you gotta run the gauntlet.
So again, we get all these people coming out, and of course, out comes Steve Williams. Because of course it's Steve Williams. When there's a spotlight to be had, it's
Look
Steve
no further.
Williams.
Look no further.
The Ringmaster comes out. You know what time it is. Vince is like, really? This is what we're doing? Fuck you, board of directors. Yeah. So
Splash shouldn't be around.
I thought this promo was cool. Vince was doing classic shit in it, but everything else going around it just brought it down to like a cool to me.
I enjoyed the Eric Bischoff shit because it was just, Eric Bischoff, he hadn't been on TV in over a year, so it was good to see him. I liked the Mick Foley segment. He got to plug his book.
Yeah.
Right.
And then, I thought it was cool. I have no complaints. I think it was What's Under Flames?
Cool.
Oh, I think it's cool.
Yeah. we'll get this ranking system down. It's new. We're still trying
so
it
I
on.
agree.
Yeah. Next up, we got Mickie James versus Melina.
Okay, this
in
is
a Falls Count Anywhere match for the women's title.
This is when I say debate you on nothing groundbreaking happened.
Yeah. Okay. This was the first
ever women's
Falls Count
Anywhere match. This
Oh,
don't
word?
get brought up in the. I don't like how the E don't like.
It was on the because again when I used to get the DVDs, it was on the Falls Count Anywhere DVD, and like how those DVDs basically like every 3 or 4 matches would get like an intro segment. Like it was Mick Foley doing the talking about it, and he talked about how
There's a Falls Count Anywhere DVD.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Just a whole bunch of Falls Count Anywhere's matches. Great.
Damn,
Yeah.
You
I had them all back in the day. Like, especially when I didn't have cable for a couple years.
Yeah.
And so I'd constantly, every time the DVDs would go on sale at Walmart, I'd just scoop up a bunch of them. Yeah.
See, this is the
Man,
good
that sounds
thing.
nice.
Well, this is the good thing about the network now is that I get to watch, and this network and chill, to where I can watch full episodes. Because I never seen this episode in full because, you know, I didn't always have cable, so I can always watch
I was watching it this time. I remember this episode.
I didn't always have cable, and I couldn't always, you know, go somewhere where cable was had. So some days I miss Raw.
Who was the girl on this match that announced everybody?
That was Ashley.
Ashley.
Talk about Ashley.
The giant.
Yeah, the giant Playboy.
Yeah.
Wonder where that thing is now.
It's probably in the warehouse.
Yeah,
They keep everything. They keep everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably.
When is there going to be a WWE museum? Is there?
No.
I know.
What?
I heard there's in talks.
That was going. When was WrestleMania? When was the Orlando one? 33?
Yeah.
That was 3 years ago.
They
That's
put-
when the talks were going on.
They could put that in the museum. That thing was
They probably
big,
still
dude.
talking.
Yeah. I think they kind of they make access turn into like kind of a traveling museum because they don't bring everything out, but they bring a
I'm
lot
mixing
of
it up though. I thought there's like some new developments. I'm thinking about the R&B museum. They're doing an R&B
Oh.
museum,
Oh, wait.
and they're trying to find a home for the R&B museum
Okay.
right now. So I'm in there. But yeah, this match. First of all, before the match, when they first showed that graphic of Melina, first of all, brought back all the memories of being a kid and Melina. But JR had not JR, but King had the dopest line when it was like, "Oh, Falls Count Anywhere match, they can end up anywhere in the arena," and then King was like, "Yeah, hopefully on my lap."
Oh, Jerry.
Oh man, Jerry Lawler, man.
Man. Yeah, kind of. That was my only thing about this match was like it was used as like again a plug for Ashley's Playboy shoot. Like
Right.
that's
Right.
You got to plug something. You know, the match was dope. The way they set it up, the women's locker room shit was tight.
Yeah.
The Candice Michelle rip off the towel, and then that shit. I like that.
when they first jumped outside the ring, they had to wrestle in the beer bash residue still. They didn't even clean it up for them.
Oh shit.
Like it
Disrespect.
was just still like nobody mopped before the Falls Count Anywhere
even
match.
noticed that.
Disrespect.
Yeah, and then again, I try to recognize these outstanding women for their in-ring talents. But Mickie James's ring gear, my God, like.
Yeah, she was showing some.
Yeah, and she always did. Like, I love me some Mickie James. I
Yep.
love all eras of Mickie James.
Melina.
Yo, Melina.
Melina's
Okay,
right
all right.
here.
So, Melina, top 5 divas of all time, or top 5 underrated of all time?
No, period.
Period?
I put both of them. Both
Yeah.
categories.
I'd put her. Yeah, I think there's a very convincing argument for her being the top 5 divas of all time.
Yeah.
And when you say diva, you're being all
Or
women,
women,
right?
wrestlers.
Because
Yeah. Yeah.
see, because we don't.
Women wrestlers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
women.
the divas era, she's definitely top 5.
She's top 5 now, like overall.
No, overall, I still put her in top 5. Divas easily. If you
Yeah.
just
All
do
right,
the divas,
overall, she's top 5
easily.
underrated for sure. Though.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
both. She's
Yeah.
both. She's both.
Yeah.
She's top 5 women of all time in my opinion.
Yeah.
She
in
might
my
be
fact.
she might be in the 5 to 10 range for me. I'd have to.
Yeah.
But like she's really like
Overall?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got it right
But-
now. It's
but-
Sasha, Charlotte, Melina, Trish, and Lita.
That's
Not
good.
mad at that.
Yeah, it's a good top 5.
That's my off your head top, and then you got some other ones. Kelly is in there. Shout out to Kelly, Barbie
sure.
Blank. This is a great match. I like
Yeah,
this match.
yeah, and then you get all the backstage,
The ending.
in the liquor room.
Yeah.
I've only had one night too, in the locker room. Yeah, all just the little spots, intertwining things. The Candice Michelle spot you're talking about.
Because because what I liked about this match is where it was sexualized in a way to where it was the women's locker room. So of course you can't walk in the women's locker room and not show anything.
Right.
But that wasn't a focal point. It was still
It was just like
match.
kind of a. It was a high spot. That was it.
It was just it was like that. So it wasn't like, oh, we're trying to demoralize the women.
Right.
It was just like, no, if you go in the women's locker room, that's what it is.
Shit.
And then the towel pulling was a funny segment in there, so you got to add comedy to it. So I liked it. I enjoyed that match. The ending, Mickie's fall was nasty.
Yeah,
so
that
was
hurt her on the spot.
So
that
was a great ending because it's like, yo, she's like 1, 2, 3 after that. That's the ending right there. I liked it. I liked that match.
She sold it too.
Yeah.
That shit really hurt.
I know, especially because she's passed on now, but man, anytime I see Ashley, and just like,
wait, she died?
Yeah, we talked about this the last time.
Yeah, and then you was like, oh, which one is Ashley? And then we told you, and then we was like, oh, she'll come up on one of these, and she came up.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah.
What'd she die from?
OD'd.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
But I've seen it. Was suicidal.
Yeah.
Last year.
It's terrible, man.
Last year.
But actually, like, she was trash on. Like, she was just there to look good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
She's wagging the ring?
She's wagging the ring. But, like, even, like, the microphone stuff or the little, like, the acting stuff, like,
not that
it wasn't, she was brought there to be the different looking pretty
Punk
chick.
rock
yeah.
girl.
Yeah, and so.
But her theme song, though, the best thing about Ashley in the E was her theme song. Yeah. Her theme song was hard. Oh, you better hold on tight. That shit was hard. Shout out to Ashley's theme song. Shout out to Ashley. R.I.P.
And this match was flames to me, man.
Flames.
Yeah.
I got it as flames.
Yeah.
I got it as flames. Actually, you know what?
Slapper?
He's going there.
You know what I'm saying? Classic?
He's going there.
First falls count anywhere, like you said.
Classic. It was a history-making match. First falls count anywhere, and it delivered. And it set up the future WrestleMania. Which I would have rather it have been this match. Yeah. This match should have been the WrestleMania.
I think that's just like what gives it flames to me. It's like, is that all the Ashley involvement. Because
you're like, yo, Mickie James was right there. It could have been Melina versus Mickie James at WrestleMania.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's
Instead of Melina
like Melina, even like when she was taking her belt back, she's like, this is what I gotta do. I've just been out here putting on.
And Ashley was disrespectful in that because it's like, yo, all Melina was coming to walk up and get her belt, and you want to hold her belt. And that's her belt. Like, why
she just won it fair and square.
Yeah, like, what do you got? Like, why do you just start a beef with her? I felt like that was drama for no reason. So, shout out to Melina.
Next up,
top 5 entrants of all time. Overall,
facts.
Yeah,
yep.
Big facts. We have Ric Flair versus Carlito with Tori Wilson. I always forget Carlito and Tori Wilson were a thing. It's like
I didn't even know.
Yeah,
I was like, oh shit.
Carlito.
Yeah, Carlito got it like that, man.
Yeah.
They say he was everywhere.
He's cool, man. What are you gonna do? It's cool.
I don't think he gets brought. Man, how athletic Carlito was. Like, like for some reason, even looking back on it, I don't think of him as the super athletic dude. But all the springboards. Yeah, I don't know why. But then looking back, it's like he was doing all the springboard stuff.
Especially during his heel run, he wasn't doing all the high flying stuff. So you remember him more for his heel run, which is the peak Carlito character. So, but when he turned babyface, because I remember when he first turned babyface in 06, and then he still, he was doing more of the springboard shit. But especially in 08 when he tag teamed with Primo. Yeah. Then Primo kind of that style he was wrestling John Morrison and Miz, so he was doing all the high flying spots because he could do that since he was a babyface. So yeah, Carlito's underrated, man. I fuck with him.
For sure.
Ric Flair's storyline was dope.
Then Great Khali comes out to interfere.
Oh, that reminds me.
Y'all think y'all could beat Great Khali in a fight?
You brought this up before, but I don't know if you brought it up on the pod or not.
I'm just saying, dude.
Well,
looked
I think
like
I can.
He just had trouble moving around.
But I think you underestimate Khali like he'll get his ass beat by somebody. I think I could beat him just because I think I could beat Great Khali, but
I mean,
don't think
dude's
it's
hands
his
is
problem.
big. Dude's hands are really
Yeah,
big.
all you gotta do is
Hit
touch
you
it
You got
once.
to accidentally walk into one.
Yeah. If
Y'all
you run into one,
underestimate
it's a
Khali.
wrap. Or if this dude like falls on you or something,
Bro,
it's
he
a wrap.
beat up Big Show.
Yeah.
They say he beat up Big Show backstage. Like, what do you?
I don't know, man.
And
That
Big
dude
Show
is-
can move,
I feel like if you just push him hard enough, he's gonna fall over.
but that's where you're underestimating.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't know, man. Khali's suspect. Maybe his knees are suspect.
He's
Oh,
not
that's
suspect to me. I know Khali's a problem. So, Khali, I know what you can do.
All right.
Yeah, this match is alright to me. It was just,
It was there to set up Great Khali
and
to do some power shit, and it made me wonder because they were battling for the last spot in the Money in the Bank match, and I was wondering, like, damn, they're battling for the last spot.
What
I
was
know none of them made it, so I was wondering how did Randy get put in the match then? So
It's
now,
Randy.
yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Like, so I know Randy got the last spot, but how?
yeah.
What?
I think it happened on the next week episode. Or
What
something.
was the movie Khali was in?
Longest
Martial
yard.
art?
No, he was in another. Oh yeah, he was in
Isn't
there.
it?
But he was in another movie. It was a comedy also, and it was based
The
on
Pujami Playboy.
nah. It was based on a Saturday Night Live sketch.
What?
Yeah.
Then it was probably trash. Saturday Night Live.
I don't. That one I'm drawing blank on.
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah.
Coneheads?
What?
Coneheads?
No.
That was like in the 90s. Yeah, and then we get the promo package for the 2007 Hall of Fame, which was a class, man. This is like still when they were trying to get everybody in.
Yeah,
So
this
yeah,
was
you
a
had Dusty
class.
Rhodes, Jerry Lawler, Mr. Perfect, and then they
Yeah.
announced that night Nick Bockwinkel.
McGruber.
I never saw that.
don't
Yeah.
McGruber. Don't watch it. It's terrible.
Yeah.
I never
But
heard
Great
of
Khali was in there.
it. That makes me want to watch it though.
Yeah.
I like terrible movies.
There was a couple
That's my
wrestlers in there
style.
too. I
That's
remember.
actually my style.
Yeah, there was a couple
Who
wrestlers.
was
in
in?
there.
Who else was in it?
I'll take a look.
Then yeah. Then we have
This was a great class.
yeah, definitely great class. I was gonna say. Then all night they've been teasing this John Cena versus Edge match from the very beginning of the show.
Randy said, "I don't have your back."
Yeah.
He's a real one. He told
Real
us that
one.
he didn't have.
Yeah.
Hold on though. Let me run this down. Though. McGruber.
McGruber.
McGruber. All right. Chris Jericho was in there.
What?
Mark Henry was in there.
What?
MVP was in there.
What?
Great Khali was in there. Kane was in there. Big Show was in there.
They have a whole Royal Rumble in this movie?
Yeah, this is just the Royal Rumble. What are you talking about?
Yeah. And yeah, that's about it. But yeah,
Wow.
shout out to that
Damn.
wrestling cast.
Then you told me not to watch it.
Maybe, yeah. Tune in.
Maybe.
McGruber, tune in.
Motu movie
Network and
night.
chill for McGruber.
Yeah. So yeah, all night we've been getting John Cena versus Edge at the end of the night. Main event. John Cena comes out. And then Eminem's music hits.
Mm-hmm.
John Cena's out here looking mad confused.
Eminem out here looking like some straight goons.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what they look like. They look like goons. In
Yeah,
the jacket
Joey
immediately.
Mercury had the face mask on.
Yeah, the face
still.
mask.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, John Cena's looking confused. Edge's music hits finally. And it's funny because last week Coldface randomly brought this up, thinking it was on MLK Day. But really, it was just Edge saying because
In March.
because Arizona
Bunch
was
of
the
bigots.
was the
Yeah.
last state to recognize MLK Day.
Which I didn't know that. I'm looking at
Oh,
Arizona.
oh no, Arizona's wild racist.
Yeah?
Yeah, no, they're known for it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
looking at y'all different. Arizona.
Yeah, Arizona. No,
You're on notice.
That's a known thing. Like Arizona's wild racist.
Damn, Edge told us back then.
Yeah.
More races in Boston.
Hey,
We got to
I'm
run
talking
that.
about
We got to
Boston.
run the
I'm talking
statistic.
about Boston.
Yeah.
What do you mean, Boston?
I don't know. I'm just going by what they were saying. The top most racist cities were. Boston was number
Boston,
one.
the Patriots is the team. So what are you talking about?
They got wide receivers, bro. I don't know.
But yeah, basically Edge just said, "Hey, you're a bunch of bigots." and I
Very
won't-
noble of Edge. Very noble.
I won't wrestle. Edge is woke.
Edge was woke.
He was like, yo, I'm from Canada. This whole racist shit is surprising me right now.
But apparently he dropped the bomb that Johnny Nitro's great grandmother was black.
Yep. Shout out to Johnny Nitro, man.
Yeah.
John Morrison, man. Told you John Morrison was black.
Which is
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, white people aren't that athletic, right?
Had to have some soul in him.
Morrison's too athletic to be white, right? Right?
Yeah, that's a good point.
yeah. No, I don't move like that. It all makes sense now.
He might have a little bit of Mexican sprinkled in him also.
Yeah.
With the lucha style. Wasn't he Johnny Mundo?
Yeah, he did Lucha Underground for a while. Yeah.
What are we talking about here? Come on, man.
I mean,
Yeah,
he was tag team partners with Kevin Federline. What else?
What are we
I
doing?
need to see John Morrison's 23andMe.
Yeah, we need to see it, man. Nigeria,
Oh,
you know
man.
you're on there.
Johnny Nitro is Nigerian. Yep.
The Nigerian Nightmare,
Yep.
Johnny Nitro.
Nigerian Nitro.
If he ever needs another gimmick, that's it right there.
Oh, that would be the hardest outfit. So, think about. Ooh,
Hitting the slow-mo with that? Hitting the slow-mo with the
with
African
the tribes
piece?
in the back.
With the African piece?
Man, with all the gold on, with the braids. Oh man, we ready. We ready. We're ready. We're ready for the next phase.
Yep. Johnny Nigerian.
Character evolution right there.
Johnny Nigerian.
Yeah, man. The match itself was cool. My only other thing was, why did Shawn Michaels have to tuck his shirt in like that?
Yeah, that was gross.
Like, it was really gross. It was like the half tuck. I'm like, why are you doing that? Like, especially, he did the old man run out to the rain.
It didn't even match. The
Yeah.
brown shirt didn't match with the black and green.
Different
pants.
shirt than he was wearing early. Like, it wasn't even the shirt he was pushing at the time.
Let John Cena get his ass kicked for a little bit.
Oh, yeah. But see, that was the great thing about that storyline was that, like, basically, Shawn would let it go, like, up to a certain point, and then he's like, all right, now I'll save you. All right, now I got you back. But I really don't. Like, I'm just looking for my chance to super kick you. Yeah, so...
Nitro's tights was hard. Those red ones...
Yeah.
Those are hard. That was a hard outfit from Nitro. The best part about this match was definitely a scream, Melina scream, man.
Yeah.
Melina scream was just
Iconic.
Melina.
But, this match was cool to me. It was just, it's their advanced storylines.
Cena was huge. Like Cena. Come on, you gotta give this man credit. This dude was really like. Over a long period of time, he was consistently the dude.
Yeah.
Bro.
Cena Drake?
Yeah.
Cena Drake.
Yeah, we've been established that.
Yeah, Cena Drake.
Over the period of time.
As far as a run goes.
Yeah.
As far as
easily.
a run goes.
Nobody else had a run like Cena as like the top babyface of the company. So Cena just, he did it, man. He did it. He was huge. Shout out to Cena.
And overall, this Raw was flames to me, man. Like, again, I was pleasantly surprised because I do all the calendar for the Network and Chill, and there's like maybe other shows that had bigger moments, but I'm glad we did this one because I had fun watching this.
Yeah, it was a hidden gem.
Yeah, definitely hidden gem,
man. Cause
because it's not one of those ones that you're gonna like. Oh, hey, it's this episode of Raw. But it's one of those ones that you should go out and watch, man, especially if you're a fan of this era. Then, yeah, definitely, man.
I do want to mention one more thing about this Raw. They showed the WrestleMania package. It's WrestleMania, but that's a top 5 WrestleMania theme song right there.
Boys.
Ladies and gentlemen, for WrestleMania 23, that theme song was... It just felt huge. It felt huge.
So, speaking of WrestleMania, we're on the road to WrestleMania, which means for the next few weeks, Network and Chill will be doing WrestleManias. It's technically a Josh pick, but
it's kind of by default.
Yeah, it's kind of default. Josh might get like a bonus pick later.
I'll give you a 24/7 championship match. That's what I'll give you.
Okay.
Well, I mean that's any time, any place. Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, but everybody's always scared of the fate.
Yeah,
you never know when it's coming. You never know.
So next week on Network and Chill, we're doing WrestleMania 20. John Cena versus Big Show for the U.S. title. Evolution versus the Rock and Sock Connection. Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar. Eddie Guerrero versus Kurt
Wait,
Angle.
who's the referee? It's Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar.
Oh, Steve
It gets
Williams.
nastier.
Steve Williams.
Okay.
And Shawn Michaels versus Triple H versus Chris Benoit for the
Wait, who?
Chris Benoit
Okay.
for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Wait, did you say other matches?
I there's only so much real estate.
That's
There's
why
other
you wrote
there's other matches. Yeah, I can
the
only fit
WWE Championship match.
Eddie Guerrero versus Kurt Angle. I said that.
Oh, well, Kane versus Undertaker.
I didn't have room for that.
That's the co-main event right there.
Yeah. There's too much heat on this one, man.
Undertaker's return to the dead man.
Yeah. So make sure you tune in next week. Tell a friend that it's them again.
And you got a woman's like a Playboy bash or some shit like that.
Yeah, we got